Hey yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be making a drill beat using only 3 VST plugins. All of the 3 VST plugins will be in the description below after the video. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. We are so close to 60,000 subscribers. We're going to be doing a massive giveaway at 60,000, so make sure you stick around for that. Before we do actually get into the video though, just a quick word from today's sponsors, DistroKid. So DistroKid, if you watch my channel, you will know that I have advertised DistroKid a lot, and I will continue to do so because I believe DistroKid are the absolute best at doing what they do, and that is to distribute your music onto all of the top streaming websites. One of the best things I love about DistroKid is that they are never content. They always want to update and make their product better. Like check out this for instance, in Splits there is now a recoup feature. So all you have to do is click Splits here, pick a release. So let's say I have paid £500 for the music video and me and the artist has agreed that I will get the first £500 back just to cover that money that I spent on the music video. But then after that we're going to go 50-50 and get 50% of the splits each. You can now do that in DistroKid, and that's what I'm saying about DistroKid. It is the attention to detail. If for some reason you still haven't signed up to DistroKid, I have a 7% discount code in the description below if you want to use that. With all that being said, let's jump back into the video. So as you should be able to see now, we are in Ableton. Don't worry about it if you use FL Logic. All the VSTs I show in today's video should work in most major DAWs, and as you should be able to hear still, this is week number 2 and I have 39 more weeks to go with the braces as well. Hopefully the lisp doesn't sound too bad today. So since we're making drill, I'll put it up to 140 BPM. For time's sake, I'm just going to throw in a MIDI melody. If you do want to know how to make melodies and chords and things like that, I actually do have another video for that. I'll put that here, but also I'll put it in the description below as well if you do want to watch a video on how to make good melodies. So the first 3 VST I'm going to use is the Decent Sampler. If you didn't watch my last video, basically this lets you have some libraries that you'd normally need Contact for, but if you don't have Contact then you can get a Decent Sampler for free. It'll be in the description below with all of the other 3 VSTs from today's video. Once you have the Decent Sampler, there's 2 websites you can go into. You can go to decentsamples.com or the pianobook.co.uk. On the Decent Samples website there is some paid for ones as well as some free ones. In the Piano Book, I believe they're all free in the pianobook.co.uk. And libraries, you can go piano, pads, drums. Literally just find one you like the sound of. If it just says Contact, that means you can't run it on Decent Sampler, but if it says Decent Sampler as well, you are good to go. Click that, download it, head back over to your DAW, click File, Load, and then you can just simply locate it wherever it is on your computer. I'm going to use the Ghost piano here. So the Ghost piano is kind of like an old vintage sounding, creepy sounding piano that I'm going to use for this drill beat. Next up, you're going to want to get the halftime demo. So with the halftime demo, you can do everything you normally do with the halftime, apart from you can only have it on 1 track per time. And that's kind of like the only limitations there is to it. You can still save it, you can still export it. So get the halftime demo, stick some halftime on your loop. Up an octave. Tape cassette. So since we've used a MIDI, as I always say, if you use any kind of loop or MIDI, make sure you make a counter melody or your own kind of spin on it to make it your own. And with this one here, I'm going to make my own counter melody on it to give it my own little bit of sauce. Get rid of the bottom ones, and I'm just going to simply arpeggiate it a little bit. Do-do-dun, 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 do-do-dum, do-do-dum, do-do-dum. next free VST is wider, an effects VST. I bet you can guess what it does. I'm gonna put 100% wider on there. Make sure we save it. Save your projects every 15 to 20 minutes, I would say. I always add the date to my project files now as well. It makes it a little bit neater because I'm always looking for project files and I've always named it something random and I can never find what I'm looking for. If anybody knows any better way to name / file your projects, let me know in the comments. Okay, we can try and reversing the piano, see what that sounds like. So every DAW has its own way to reverse. This is the way you do it in Ableton. What I do is I highlight the whole track, highlight the melody, flip that around there. Now it's reversed. Then you simply bounce it in and out as WAV. Then you go inside, click reverse. So that reverse has definitely added some character to the loop so far. It makes it sound less thin, it gives it a bit more body, if that makes sense. Just a bit of EQing there, taking some low ends out, so when we do get the 808s in there, they don't clash with anything. Next melody, I'm going to take a look at Vital, see if there's any sounds in there we could use. Timing is awful as usual. I don't mind that sound, it's a very basic sound, but it fits in very nice. Maybe some pitch bends on there. The next free VST is the Valhalla Supermassive. I've showcased it here before on the channel. It is a very awesome delay effect VST. So in my last video I said to you guys, if you comment anything in the comment section below, I will give you a shout out in my next video. This is that next video and here are the people that commented. If you do want to shout out in my next video, all you have to do is click the like button right now and in the comments below, comment what genre I should do a video like this for next. Like, should I make a trap beat using only 3 VSTs, drum and bass, dubstep, future bass? Let me know in the comments below what I should be doing next. With all that being said, let's jump back into it. Next up is the free Orchestra by Project Sam. They have some very nice sounds here. Not many sounds, but the ones that they do have are very nice. I'm just looking for some, like maybe some brass hits. Just checking for you guys, the Project Sam does work on the Contact Player, as it says here. As you know, Contact Player 6 is free. I'll put that in the description below. So get Contact Player 6 and then get this, and then you can run this in there, if that makes sense. Maybe. Let's see what else I got. Mad. Maybe like a little Vox shout at the very start. Like yo, just like that. Oh my life, what is going? I've had a fresh trim for you guys, and you guys are not telling me when it goes out of place. I look like an idiot. Dixon, you always look like an idiot. Shh. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little shout into this mic. Yo, oi, yo, yeah. Hopefully that'll be alright. Feel free to take these and use them as your own if you like. What I do next is just stick a massive reverb on them. Oh, yoin. Is it yoin? Yoin was a good one, wasn't it? Yo! Yo! yeah, that turned out to be some kind of shout slash ambient slash impact there. Sounds quite cool. So now time for the drums. I'm just going to use drums from various different packs that I've got. This is the title of this video is free VST plugins, not free drums, so don't go there. But some of them will be free, some of them will be paid for kits. I'm just going to be using random ones that I have. Feel free to take that if you need a loop, it's not the best. This is what it all sounds like together. Time for some 808s. So for 808s, I'm going to use a simpler. It's kind of like a sampler. Every single door is going to have one. Wherever you normally drop your one shots, that's what you'll be using. You can also use Vital. Vital has some good 808s in there as well, depending on what packs you download. So for the 808 melody, I tend to use the root note of the melody, which is D. We're in D minor. I also like to throw a tuner in there as well, just to make sure my 808s are in tune, because otherwise that could ruin the whole beat. Just a bit of structuring now, bit of a beat structure. I'm gonna go for an 8 intro, straight into it. And now for that brass we made earlier. Still not really sure if it goes with it, but I'm gonna run with it. And this is the full track. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you really enjoyed me making that beat. I tried to make this kind of videos just to show you guys that you don't need the best VSTs, the most paid, the most expensive VSTs, that you can actually make something decent using free VSTs as well. Don't get me wrong, it is great being able to pay for the best VSTs and getting those great sounds, but it's not always necessary, as you can tell with these free VSTs that I showed you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate you guys coming back for another one, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.